What's up, folks? This is Josh here for Inside Wrestling Truth. And like I promised you, it is Saturday night, and I told you I would give you the grand finale of my SuperStar series on Saturday night. Now, I know y'all been waiting in anticipation to figure out who it is going to be. But y'all should already know that I was going to put the best worker in the company on here for the grand finale, and that's Randy Orton. Uh, and I'm not putting Randy on here just because he won the WWE belt last week. He was a superstar I was going to have, and he's been in mind for months to come since I started this bitch. So, if you don't like Randy Orton, I would advise you to stop watching the video now. I could have picked punks like John Cena or CM Punk or a number of idiots, but I decided to pick the right person, and that is Randy Orton. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this Randy Orton Superstars video. Alright, Randy Orton. He was trained by his dad, Bob Orton, and he was also trained by OVW. My first memories of Randy Orton, I seen him at the St. Treese Gym in Louisville, Kentucky. He was tall and he was skinny. He had no build to him at all. And matter of fact, he was wrestling Trailer Park Trash for OVW. And I had actually that day seen him outside in the parking lot before I got in the building. And if I would have known what I know today and known what he was going to become today, I would have actually, stopped and conversated with him. But I didn't. That's my fault. But yeah, he was trained down at the OVW, 99, 2001. He wrestled there for a while. He was actually the hardcore champion at OVW. Then he got called up. He got called up to the WWE. Excuse me. He got called up to the WWE. As a bright young star. He had talent, he had potential, but they really didn't know what to do with Randy. So then Evolution came along. And he joined Evolution, with Dave Batista and Triple H and Ric Flair. He had success there. He was the Intercontinental Champion. That's a good belt to start off your fucking career with. You know what I'm saying? Was in Evolution, Intercontinental Champion, like I said. That was in he got in the WWE late 2002, early 2003. But 2003, 2004 is when he was in the Evolution. And then if you remember at SummerSlam, it was either, I want to say 05, 04, something like that. He beat Chris Benoit to be the youngest world heavyweight champion. That right there should tell you something special about Randy Orton. Everybody wants to hate on the man. Youngest world champion ever. Then he won the world title. Triple H got mad. Everybody remembers the Raw. It was SummerSlam where they hosted Orton up on Triple H's shoulders, or on Batista's shoulders, and Batista drops him, and they turn on him. And Orton would go face for a little bit after he was kicked out of Evolution. After that, he turned heel. He had some feuds. He was a legend killer. When he was a legend killer, man, he had feuds with Hogan, Mick Foley, Dusty Rhodes, RVD. Good shit. He was a good heel. He fit the character perfectly. I remember one time he spit in Harley Race's face. Which was good shit. He had some killer feuds with The Undertaker. You remember the handicap casket match that Randy Orton and Bob Orton had with The Undertaker. He also had a killer Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker. He was in WrestleMania 22. He was in for the World Heavyweight title, a triple threat match. Him, Kurt Angle, and Rey Mysterio match. Nobody will ever forget the night that Rey Mysterio won the title. Orton made both of those guys look just like $1 million, man. I think that match, everybody knew Randy Orton was a major player. He had already been world champ, but it was for a short run. But I think that match and thereafter was the build-up of what everybody knew Randy Orton was going to be mega. You know, they knew he was going to be a big fucking deal in this business. Those are some feuds from 2005. You know, he had a good feud in 2007 with John Cena. I remember when he RKO'd John Cena on the steel chair. That was great. And then he dragged John Cena's dad out of the first row and beat the brakes off of him. I loved that, man. I was so excited. I hate John Cena, man. He was WWE champ for a while. Headlined a few WrestleManias, you know. Then he had his group Legacy, which would consist of him and Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes. He really put those two dudes on the map. I don't think he gets enough credit for putting Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. on the map, but he did. You know, they were working down in OVW, down in Florida, doing nothing, and Randy Orton brought them up there and made them stars. Although you people want to believe it or not, it's the truth. During that time, he had some good feuds with Triple H and Batista, where they would switch off the WWE. Him and Triple H switched off the WWE title. Him and Batista was a good feud because they were in Evolution together. You know, I always enjoyed their feuds. That was from 2007 to 2011. You know. Then Randy dropped out of the title picture for a few years. He had some problems with so-called steroids, some other shit. Him and Vince weren't seeing eye to eye. You know, but he still had great feuds with, I remember Wade Barrett. He had a great feud with Kane, CM Punk. Those were all great feuds. So, I'm up to 2011, and as you can already tell from what I've told you, Randy Orton has already had an awesome fucking career. He's already worked with everybody. He's already made everybody look good. He's made himself look good. He's made money for the company. He's got the psychotic character going on, the Viper, which is just fucking awesome. So now we're going to bring it into 2013. Now 2013, interesting from Randy Orton. Let's take it back to 2012, his face. I hate him as a babyface. He's just boring to me as a babyface. Good worker, but he's a better heel. Beginning of 2013, he's a babyface, you know. He's battling the Shield with Big Show and Sheamus. You know, let's not forget the battles him and Sheamus had. They had some killer feuds as well. But then we get up to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. He wins the Money in the Bank, and I could just see it coming. I could just see a heel turn coming, and I knew it was only a matter of time before it happened. And then SummerSlam, just like that, bang, he's heel, he's WWE champion once again. 10 times Randy Orton's been champion. The dude hasn't even reached the prime of his career yet. He will be one of the best of all time. No matter what anybody says, thinks, they can't argue it because they wouldn't have no argument. And he is WWE champion because he's going to make him a whole lot of fucking money being the WWE champion instead of Daniel Bryan right now. I explained that the other day. Anybody knows the money in the business, in the brains of professional wrestling, knows why they did what they did. I think it's cool that he's with the McMahons and he's bad. I think it's a good concept, good idea. I hear everybody talk about all the time that CM Punk's the best wrestler in the WWE. No, he's not. And that's all I'm going to say. He's not. Because there's a difference between Randy Orton and CM Punk. Both can work. Both can do promos. Both can entertain. But Randy Orton has class. CM Punk has none. And I know that for a fucking fact. But I had to put Randy on here as my last SuperStar Series video because he is just that great. And I'm not milking his nuts or nothing. I'm just saying, he's just that great. Randy Orton's did everything that everybody else wishes they could have did in their career. Randy has a vision, and he hasn't touched the prime of his career yet. While John Cena sits in the hospital, getting the golf balls took out of his elbow, Randy Orton will be making money. He will be defending his title. And it's people like me that appreciate somebody like Randy Orton that bust their ass to get where they're at. It wasn't just gave to them because they made some money making some movies. Randy Orton, like I said, will be one of the greatest of all time. Just simply, man, because he's that damn good. And you can't take it away from him. He's just that damn good. He's a natural, man. He's a natural. The Viper. The Legend Killer. Randy Orton. If I ever get that opportunity to meet Randy again, I'm going to tell him about that story at St. Therese. He'll probably laugh. But that's it. That's it for my SuperStar Series videos. I know y'all enjoyed it. I can see from the views. And I know this video right here is going to get a bunch of views. But my next series of shit that I'm going to be popping off to y'all is greatest wrestling memories in Louisville, Kentucky. Check that out. And this is Big Josh here. And like I always say, get your money and pay your bills. Peace.